Hi everybody, thank you for joining us today. We have Maple and White, Becky Aslison and Caroline Varga with us today, and they're going to share some information about their business. So go ahead and share with us, how did you guys get started with Maple and White, and just kind of give us a little bit of information about it.
Sure. We started Maple and White Design about 9 years ago. My husband and I had moved here, and I had 2 young children and always been interested in design, and had a little free time and took a design class at Ivy Tech. Loved it and was signing up to take more, and the professor who I adored said, "Why are you taking classes? Just go start a business. Go try it. And if you fail, great, come back and take more classes." And so I kind of took his advice, and here we are.
So then how did you meet Caroline, and how did you guys get together with Maple and White?
I moved here from Virginia about 6 or 7 years ago, and I was actually working and managing Ferguson, and I met Becky playing tennis, but also she was coming into Ferguson, and we kind of got to talking about design some. So after tennis, when we were playing, we would then start talking about design, and then we kind of chatted a little bit if I ever were to leave Ferguson, maybe we could team up, and
I begged her. She finally relented.
And I had my second child, and I was just trying to figure out what would be the next thing, and this was a great opportunity for us. And yeah.
And then tell us what Ferguson is. Just
Ferguson's a wholesale plumbing, lighting, appliance company, and I came just as a consultant to help people pick out all of their fixtures and for new construction and remodels, and then I ended up managing the location, but it was tough hours, so this was a great opportunity to have a little more flexibility.
So you're already kind of doing the design, and so then do you take that with you into when you guys help your clients?
That's actually one of the best things.
Yeah, so when we partnered, one of the reasons I loved Caroline and her eye and her aesthetic was she knew so much about plumbing and lighting, and working in new construction. She knows all the builders in town, all the plumbers in town, all the electricians in town, which was a huge asset to Maple and White. But I was using Ferguson already for all of my remodels and new construction projects. So it was kind of the perfect marriage, if you will, of, now we have the ability to do a whole house very confidently, from new construction to remodels.
Yeah, and so then do you specifically just do, like you said, new model or remodels and new construction, or what other kind of things do you work with? Work with?
We'll do any size project. We'll do interior design, we'll do decorating, paint consultations. We've done anything as small as, help us pick one color for this room, to as large as 10,000 square foot home, every single selection, every single finish, where the outlets and light switches were.
Okay.
Very, very, very detailed. Okay. But we can also do, very, very small projects as well.
So you can help with like the decorating, and then also like the designing of certain, you said,
floor plans, furniture, making all the selections in a new construction home, paint, tile, lighting, but also in a remodel if someone, wants help reconfiguring a space, whether it's just furniture layout or if it's taking out walls and kind of reconfiguring a main floor.
There was one question that I had posed on Instagram. I asked if people could ask an interior designer any question, what would it be? And someone had the question of a blank wall. What would you do with a completely blank wall?
Lots of options. It would probably depend on someone's design aesthetic. If they like if they're loud, or if they'd like something more discreet.
And probably also depends on where the wall is.
Yeah.
Bedroom versus family room, but...
Yes, because if it's a wall that you're going to have a TV, you could even look into doing the art TV, and it looks like real art, and then do some sort of a gallery wall with pictures around it, so it kind of all blends in together.
Wainscoting, wallpaper.
Go big or go home.
Yep. I would say not just one one wall, but the whole room.
Don't be afraid.
And so if people would like to follow along with you, and also if they want to hire you, how can they get in touch with you? And if they want to follow along and see your work, how can people do that?
There are a couple places. Our website, they can fill out a contact or a form to reach out if they have questions. Instagram.
And Facebook. And our website.
Yep.
We have a lot of the projects on there on our website. And not quite on TikTok yet. Maybe someday.
That's so funny. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. And it's great gaining some knowledge and learning about your company. So thank you so
for
much.
having us.
Thank you.
All right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to head over and we're going to do a flower arranging project. So here we are. We're going to do some flower arranging and make this little basket with some fun flowers in it today. And we're in Caroline's beautiful kitchen here that she actually designed. So thank you for having us here.
Thanks for coming.
And all right, so you guys ready? You got your baskets. So Maple and White, their colors are black and white. So thought it would be fun to have a little theme here. What you're gonna do is we put just water inside of here, and something with flower arranging that I like to do is just buy store-bought flowers. Like, you don't have to go crazy and order whatever. You can just go and get some flowers for $3.99 or whatever it is. So first you're gonna start with some store-bought flowers and then some tape. I gave you guys some Scotch tape, and this is gonna be a grid. So we're just gonna set up kind of like a tic-tac-toe board on top of here. So we'll go ahead and do that. So do you guys use fresh flowers whenever you're designing, or?
We use fresh flowers a lot when we are taking pictures of projects.
Or if you're not using fresh flowers, you can actually do the same thing. Obviously, you wouldn't put like water in it, but if you're gonna do an arrangement for like a shelf or something like that, you could even do this method, or you could use, instead of the tape, you could use a floral cube. You can get them at like the craft stores.
Cubes.
Yeah, those little foam cubes. And you could put that down in the middle.
Okay.
And then they'll just like stick in there if you want to do.
a good idea.
And you don't have to necessarily do a basket. I just thought this was fun for spring. But, you know, you could do any kind of vase or jar.
Tic-tac-toe board.
Yeah.
Am I doing it wrong?
Lots of good.
No, you did. No, that's good.
I don't think there's a way you can do it wrong.
Yeah, yours will
I can do it wrong.
So then what we're gonna do is you're gonna pick your flowers, and I like to use something that's kind of has a lot of space. So I got these little green guys, and then I kind of make them a little bit longer at first when I cut them, just so then that way I make sure I don't cut them too short, you know. And then you kind of measure, and you just kind of want it to sit at the bottom or rest on the tape. It kind of looks like a bunny tail, doesn't it? Or like, what did we say? Like a chia pet?
It's like a giant piece of dill gone crazy.
Oh my gosh.
This can be your comfort through the pandemic.
Your comfort flower. It's really funny. So then basically what you're going to do from that point is just cut your flowers and put them in the grid, and that's pretty much it. We were talking about maintaining these, and what I do is I'll just take the flowers out and then dump the water and then put new fresh water back in. And then obviously if you're doing you know, fake flowers, you don't have to maintain them. So that's a good thing about that. And I like to do sometimes when I'm making gifts for people, I'll do fake flowers that are very neutral for like a shelf or something, you know, like a white bin with just some eucalyptus in it or something like that. And then one thing that I'll do too is add in like a like holiday, you know, like put some berries or something, so then you can take it out, so it kind of changes your shelf. Or
Change it up every
yeah.
I don't know if I'm putting my
Yeah,
names in there.
it's kind of
I
fun.
want some of these yellow ones. I got
Sure. Take some yellow.
And that's the other thing too. So my great grandma, she used to do a lot of flower arranging, and my grandma told me that one of her tricks that she would always do is always add yellow into her arrangements, like somehow, whether it was like the center of a flower or something, but it just adds like that pop that needs to be there for some reason. I don't know, but that was like something that she taught me. So
Love it.
Some sunshine to the South Bend.
Permacloud.
Yes.
Cloud.
Mine looks like a giant moss ball.
No, it's pretty. Put some like yellow ones
I'm
in the
adding
middle.
more
Yeah,
yellow.
it'll look great. Yeah.
For grandmas and stretches.
Grandma would be proud.
Yep. If you want to go ahead and add,
Ooh, the bow.
If you want to do a bow, you don't have to do a bow, but if you want to,
Maple and white representing.
yeah, that's right.
Forever.
I feel like I'm putting a bow on a girl's like pony, like
On her
on
ponytail.
top of it. Oh, on top of the head. Or bow on the back of the head.
All through middle school. Bows in my ponytail.
Might have to do it on the side.
About the bows though, that's important is to get wire. Make sure you get wire. Whenever
a wire
so it stays
bow?
nice and
Yeah,
firm.
yeah. So that
It
because
doesn't-
you don't have to do a whole lot with the bow in order for it to stay.
You know, another way you could probably do it too, that would be cute, is just making it wrap around the
Oh yeah.
You know, you could do it like that.
That's cute.
And that would be pretty.
Yeah,
Just to
great
give it
idea.
like
Yeah.
a different, although you lose the texture of the basket.
I do
So this
like
could be-
the woven basket.
Yeah, this could be the
I love how
St.
the
Patty's
designers-
Day and then change to the Easter when it's Easter time.
Yeah.
Move it to the
Right.
top.
Yeah. The designers here, I love it. Coming up with great ideas. It's cute.
That looks good.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna put a carnation in the middle.
No pink.
No pink.
Trying to sell me on the pink. I'm shortening my bow a little Parisian style.
How are you doing yours?
I'm just shortening it. I'm not gonna tie it in a bow. I just a little knot.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty, but I break the rules.
No, it's great. There are no rules here. You go.
Have to be creative outside the box.
Yeah. You just go with whatever.
You be you, Becky.
Yep. We're all for creativity around here.
Okay. Did you finish yours?
Yeah. Here's mine.
Well, it's pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah. This one I made a little bit shorter, and then I got inspired by you guys, how you were making them longer.
Yeah,
so
I kind of like the height.
Yeah. It's
Some
kind of fun.
dimension to it.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. So, yeah, so there's mine. Actually, I could do the...
These really do look like chia.
So I will do
I'm
a
trying to get
knot
it to
too.
stick.
I'm going to do a little knotty on the side.
I like it wrapped around. That's good.
Maybe it's a
Fun.
little. I was having a hard time getting the bow to work with all of my flowers without smushing them.
I know.
So-
I had to rearrange my yellow because I forgot about the bow.
Yeah.
Crafty novice.
I'm just gonna do, I'm not gonna, yeah, I like your bow idea there. I'm gonna just do a little, yeah, because I didn't have like a, yeah, I'll just do like this little knot. I didn't have a, or maybe I'll do it on the top.
It's like an art class. There's always that point where you just want to keep adding. It's like sometimes there's a point where you just need to stop.
Yeah.
And stop adding.
Yeah.
Take away.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I did
Oh,
my
it looks
like
cute
that.
on the top.
Thanks.
There you
4
go.
different styles of bow.
There we go.
There we go.
That's so fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the flowers and the cute baskets.
Yeah, no problem. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and I loved arranging with you and learning about your company today. So